Hello, everybody. Welcome to Gotta Be Handmade. I'm Linda. I'm the old bird with Gotta Be Handmade. I bring attention to handmade artists through my social media platforms. And forgive me tonight, I'm a little behind, but it's okay. I have a fantastic artist joining me tonight. Now, before we get started, let me tell you a few things that's going to be coming up. I have three more artists scheduled for this month, and I hope you'll be joining us. And also, please, we need more here. Do what you do to help me. I'm so glad you're joining us. Hello. Hi. Thank you for joining me. Let me tell you who I have available for us tonight. She is amazing. I met her and it was like we had been friends for a long time. She's an artist from Decatur, Georgia. That's like home to me. My dad worked there. She's the owner of Step Stitches. And wait a minute, that's not all. She creates multiple products from her line of cinnamon Annie dolls. Her name is Stephanie Dean. Hi, Stephanie.
Hello to everybody. I'm so glad to be here
Thank
today.
you. Thank you so much for joining me.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the invitation. I appreciate it so much.
Now, everybody, I'm going to start a little different tonight than I usually start. Tonight, I want Stephanie to tell us her story. Stephanie was telling me that she has always had black dolls,
Mhm.
except one. Stephanie,
Right.
tell the audience your story.
Okay. I grew up in South Georgia, down in what was called Daugherty County in Albany, Georgia, in the late 60s and early 70s. So that's, that time era. And I have always been a diehard doll lover from a little girl. I probably got my first doll. I think I was about 2 or 3 years old when my mother bought my first doll. But she always bought me black dolls. And you can imagine what it was like finding black dolls in the late 70s, really pretty,
Mhm,
cute dolls in the early
mhm,
the late 60s, early 70s.
mhm.
But she managed to do it. She would look early in the year and she will order dolls, the catalogs, and put them up until Christmas time because I usually got them around Christmas time. And so my mother, Miss Pearl Johnson, was an elementary school teacher, and so she just instinctively understood the need for me to have black dolls, and I
That's
always
right.
had black dolls. Baby dolls for the most part. And then when I got older, a few Barbie dolls. I was always a baby doll lover. But I
Mhm,
had one, she bought me only out of that time one white doll.
mhm.
And only because I begged for that doll. I begged for that doll for a long time. And finally, she gave in and bought me a Raggedy Ann. I wanted a Raggedy Ann. Raggedy Ann, Raggedy Ann. I'm sure she looked for a black Raggedy Ann, but I don't even know if they were making the company was making black Raggedy Anns at that time. So, but she
Mhm.
did get the black Raggedy Ann. She did get, a white Raggedy Ann with the red hair, the traditional Raggedy Ann for me at that time. So that is, that's kind of my story. I've always been a doll lover. And so it's kind of a full circle moment for me to come back to the dolls at this particular
Stephanie, I saw your um, dolls and I was mesmerized. I thought they were so adorable.
time. Well,
So
thank you.
that's how you started creating your amazing line of cinnamon. What
Cinnamon
are they
Annie.
called?
Cinnamon
Cinnamon
Annie. Here
Annie.
she is right here.
There she is. Oh my goodness.
This is
She is
Cinnamon Annie.
adorable. Now,
Right.
Stephanie, what sizes do they come in? What
I
sizes can we
I
get
have
from?
three sizes. I have a large doll, which is 20 inches tall. She's the largest doll. Then I
Okay,
have another size. I have a kind of I call it a medium size. She's about 16 and a half inches. And then I
okay,
have a small doll, which is 13 inches. So they come
okay.
in three sizes, and they, I have the brown dolls. They also come in three complexions. I have I guess, the flagship doll, Cinnamon Annie, and I had a customer request that I make a doll that was a little bit lighter skin tone. She had a biracial granddaughter. So I was like,
Yes.
okay, I can do that. And so then this one came along. And so
Yes.
she's a Cinnamon Annie also. And I don't have her down, but I also had another customer who just wanted a traditional Raggedy Ann doll, which was fine with me. So I made one with the red hair and the very light skin. I don't have her down. She's on my website also. So I just didn't
Okay.
have time to get her dressed, but I do have her. So
That's all
those are the
right.
three dolls. And
Oh,
at
they are adorable. I love them.
I was going to say one thing at Christmas time only. She's a limited edition. I started this last year and she was pretty popular. I have an ornament size doll also. She'll be coming out in just the holiday season to hang on your Christmas tree, wherever you
Okay.
want to hang her. So she's
Oh
only
my
available
goodness.
during the holidays, and they have different dresses each year. So this year's dress is a plaid dress and
Okay.
kind of red dress with gold stars, red and gold. So these are
Now,
only available during the holidays, probably about September through December.
now, what is how tall are they?
These are about 10 inches. So
10
it's
inches.
more of a large ornament, one of the larger size ornaments, probably
Yeah.
a little bit close to 10 inches. But
Okay.
mhm.
Now, Stephanie, what is the price of the ornament dolls? Because we only have a few more days and it will be September before we know it.
Right,
So,
right,
what's
right.
the
The
price of those?
ornaments, I'm still contemplating. They were 18 last year, and they'll probably be around that price. I'm still kind of figuring out. It'll be between 18 or 20, probably no more than 20. You
Okay.
know,
All right.
yeah. Yeah, and
Okay.
probably now that I think about it, probably 20 because everything I've added the free shipping on my site, so I'll probably just put them at 20 instead of the 18 plus shipping like I did last year.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
Now,
Mhm.
you have a certain number of those that you will have available on your Etsy shop.
I would probably just take orders for them.
Okay,
Um,
let me give you my order now. I need
okay,
I
all
need
right,
two.
okay, all right. Which ones do
One,
you want?
let me hold them up again.
This is she has a plaid. Each doll can have each dress, but this is just how they're dressed now. So there's a plaid dress, and she's
Okay.
got green and red and white striped legs. And then you can also get the doll in a red. It's really the tiny gold stars, and she has red and gold legs. So um, you
Okay.
know,
Now
you can get either dress.
the one in the plaid, I want
Hmm.
one of those for my tree, and then I want her in the red dress for my sister.
Okay. No
Okay,
problem. You
so
want the brown doll here?
I want the brown
Okay.
doll
So
in
brown, I
both
call it. Okay.
in
No
both
problem.
outfits.
Okay. No
Thank
problem.
I'm so glad I got my order in. Thank you. Thank you very much. And
They turned out to be pretty popular. I just started that almost at the last minute. The doll's ready until November. It just took a while to get it, the way that I wanted. And so this year, I'm trying to be early and have them out, because people do decorate their trees early and want to be rushed at
that
the last minute. So I
well,
appreciate that.
I'll get mine in November. I put my tree up Thanksgiving Day. So I'll
Okay.
get mine in November and I'll be able to take it to my sister. And I'm planning a
Okay.
trip to Atlanta. I don't exactly know when,
Okay.
but
Wonderful.
if it's anywhere around that time, I'll pick mine up.
Okay. That sounds great
Mhm.
because I'd love to meet you in person anyway.
Yes. Oh, I love your dog. I really do. Now, who is your target market? I know that my sister is going to love hers. My
Mm-hmm.
sister is 73 and
Mm-hmm.
she is going to have a fit. We used to have a tradition when my mom was alive. All three of us gave all three of us a black doll for
Oh
Christmas.
wow.
They,
Okay.
they were anywhere from an inch and to 12 inches. We tried not to go over 12 inches because we run out of space in
Mm-hmm.
storing our dolls.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, we kind of got away from that when Mama went home to be with the Lord. So I think I'm going to get back into that tradition. But my
Okay.
sister, like I said, is 73. She would love the doll. Now,
Okay.
what age children are your dolls for? You know,
Um,
the way that they are made.
the for children more like the preschool and up is what I would typically um be the target age as far as the children are concerned. And I also consider, I almost don't consider them my secondary market because my first market is of course the grandma my grandmothers. That's
Yes,
grandmothers and aunties and grand and uncles and buying, but most of the time they are for preschool and up to 7 8, depending on if the child is still playing with dolls or whatever. I do have people of course that buy them for younger,
okay.
to decorate the nursery kind of thing,
Oh,
and
yes,
right, for nursery decorations and that type of thing. But the main child that would be interested in the doll would probably be 2.5 to 3 years old and up. When they really start to play with dolls and really start to understand, what to do with dolls and whatnot.
I
And I
know.
have been really amazed, I guess is the right word, at the reception from
Yeah,
that age group. When I'm at a an event, a craft show or something like that, and to see the little girls and their eyes just, so I'll never forget. I had one little girl. She was about 3, and she flipped out. I never seen it. She
hmm,
literally hit the floor because her mom
yes,
was also working and really wasn't trying to buy, working at the show at a booth or whatnot, and he really wasn't trying to buy something, which I understood. The little girl was not leaving. I mean, they had to
there you
carry her
go.
out. She wanted that doll. She kept pointing to the nose. She wanted the doll so bad, and so it's just been amazing to see, and other little girls also. Just amazing to see their eyes light up, and another little girl about 4. I think she was probably about 4. I'll forget her either. That just stood so patiently while her mom and friend were talking and doing what, and finally, and she just stood so patiently, and so they finally got to my
Yes,
booth, and she just wanted that doll. She just was so, you know, just so they were like they just had to buy a doll for her because she was so sweet, just standing there so patient,
yes.
just looking, and
Oh,
was just so it's
now
been a
Stephanie,
remarkable thing.
we have Rebecca that's saying the dolls are beautiful.
Thank
We
you,
have
Rebecca.
we have several people that are saying hello, hello, and we have one request that
Okay.
you hold up each doll again, giving us
Okay.
an idea of the sizes of the dolls one more time.
Okay.
Okay,
All
now
right.
that's the
This
how
is
many
the
inches?
large. This is
That's the long.
a 20-inch doll. She's 20 inches.
Now turn her around so we can see the back of her, the side of her.
You can see
Hold
it
it
all.
all the way up. There
They
you
all
go.
have striped
There you
legs,
go.
and
Okay.
they all have striped legs and black boots. The stripes differ depending, to go along with the outfit, and they all have ribbons, I guess, like to tie their boots on, and they all have a bow, a hair bow,
Okay.
and so
Now
that's
can
a
you
20
see the
inch.
back of her head? There you go. There
Yeah.
you go. Now what is her hair made from?
Yarn is made from
Okay.
acrylic yarn.
All right. And
Mhm.
what type of fabrics are the dresses made from?
They are made from cotton, quilting
Okay.
cotton for the most part. Most of
All
them
right.
are made out of quilting cotton.
All right.
Yeah.
Now
So
that's the 18 inch.
yeah,
Now,
she's 20 inches, and
oh,
then
20
this one, right, she's 20 inches. I don't know if you can see,
Okay.
and then this one is 16, about 16 and a half inches. These are
Okay.
medium
Put the 20
size.
inch one down.
Yeah.
Put her.
Okay.
Okay. Now, how tall is this one?
This one is 16 inches, 16 and a half inches.
All
So
right.
she's kind of a medium-sized doll, a good play-sized doll. And
Yeah.
particularly if you're buying for a child, that likes to play with their dolls and whatnot. So she's the medium-sized doll. And
Okay.
they're all they're both pretty much the same. The only difference is the size.
Okay. Now, what are her eyes made from?
Their eyes are made from, I order their eyes from a company that makes, like safety eyes, a company out of South Carolina called Glass Eyes Online. And they're like plastic safety eyes, and they have a washer
Okay.
in the
Yeah.
back, and real
Mm.
similar to the eyes that are in the Raggedy Ann in the store. They're flat black plastic eyes, and I have started adding a little bit of glue. They don't can't get them out, but I've added a little extra glue so
All
that
right.
it's basically permanently in there. But yeah, that's what their eyes are made out of
Okay.
safety eyes.
Now, while you get the next sizes, Rebecca is saying, I'm in love with these. They
Thank
are
you,
adorable,
Rebecca.
Rebecca. They
Thank you.
are
I'm in love
adorable.
too. I'm in love with them also.
And
So
don't worry, everybody. I'm going to put the link to Stephanie's Etsy shop in the feed
mhm.
immediately following the broadcast. I'll place it in the group. And not only that, I will also place her Instagram link. And you can
Right.
contact her if you're interested in reserving your holiday ornament doll. Now,
Mhm.
how tall is this one?
This one is a small size, and she's 13 inches.
Okay.
She's
All
13
right.
inches. So she's actually a nice size too, actually, for cuddling and whatnot. But she
Oh,
is a
yeah.
little bit smaller
Okay.
than the other two. A
Okay.
lot of times when someone's ordering for a younger child, they'll order the smallest size. But it just depends on what you want,
Okay.
and
Now,
like
what's under her dress? Hold her dress up and let's see her legs under her dress. There you go.
yeah, and I need to cut off her ribbons here, but like I say, the legs are all striped, and
Okay.
all of them have, like, the black boots and ribbons on there for their
Now,
shoes.
the striped legs go all the way under the
Yeah,
dress. Hmm.
striped all the way up. And they usually
Now,
have on underwear. I didn't put in there
okay.
this time. They have on some little underwear up under here also.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Mhm.
everybody. There you go. They have
Yeah,
underwear on.
they have little underwear on, little panties on, but yeah,
Okay.
the legs go all the way up, and they're sewn with a heavy craft thread, the button
Okay.
thread that you buy, and they're sewn on. I have these pinned on because these are ones that when people order, I kind of I make the doll, I make the body and then I make legs separate. And so when people order, I kind of put them together when the order comes in. So that's
Okay,
why. But
wonderful.
but they will be sewn on with a heavy craft thread.
Okay, okay.
Mhm.
Oh, they are adorable. And before we leave, Stephanie, show
Mhm.
us again the ones that are going to be available for your holiday shopping, the ornament sizes.
Right. This is the ornament. This year will be plaid. I thought little girls in plaid is just so
Oh,
classic.
yeah,
So it's your
I know.
classic plaid. And she has
That's the one I'm getting, everybody. I just
right.
say,
She has, her legs are with
yes.
red and green stripes and white. And then I
Oh,
also have the one that has the red. She's a little glamour girl. She has a red dress with some tiny gold stars, and then gold
oh,
rick
my
rack.
sister
All the
did that.
dresses always
Yes.
have rick rack on them also, kind of a raggedy and
Okay.
classic. And
Yes.
then her legs are red and gold stripes.
Oh, that is gorgeous. Oh, they are beautiful.
Like I said,
Somebody
a
is
limited
saying so cute.
edition. Thank you.
That
And
size.
and
Yes,
each
that's
year
a
I
good
try to
size.
find a different dress for them to wear. So they're kind of collectible. Each year they'll have a different dress on.
And for Thanksgiving, the person that's saying so cute, I put up my Christmas tree the night of Thanksgiving after
Hmm.
dinner. It kind of gives
Hmm.
people something to do if I have guests coming. And if I don't, it gives my husband something to do.
Right.
But if you have your grandkids coming and you have everybody coming, wouldn't it be wonderful to have a doll on the tree for them? And when they
Right.
come and decorate and come for Christmas, they can take their dolls home.
Right.
Oh,
Put
I
on their
just
tree.
love them.
And also, what I had did last year, and I'm doing it again this year, is I make the regular size doll in the Christmas dress also. And this year, I'm going to have this. I have a little blog on my website that I'm trying to get going here, but
Oh
and
my
on my
goodness.
Instagram, I'm going to talk about decorating with dolls. And so you
Now,
can
wait a minute.
buy a
Wait a
Christmas
minute.
doll also.
Stephanie. Stephanie. Hello. Hello, Francine. We have Francine joining us tonight from
Hello,
the Biz
Francine.
Chicks. And Francine, Stephanie will be contacting you soon because her business is growing leaps and bounds.
Okay.
Her business is Cinnamon Annie dolls, and
Right.
she's creating multiple products from those dolls.
Mhm.
And Stephanie, Francine is the person to contact to
What was the
grow
name of
that
the biz?
business. And
The biz
um,
chicks, you said?
yes, and
Okay.
in the group, you'll be able to contact Francine. Thank you for
Okay.
joining us,
That's
Francine.
wonderful.
And
I have
someone is
one.
saying, Stephanie, someone is
Yes.
saying that they love your dolls and would
Thank
love
you.
to add those to a wreath. Now,
Yes, yes, yes.
if
I
the
plan
wreath
on
is
doing
hung, if
that.
the wreath is hung inside or um on a porch, like I have a
Right.
huge porch,
Hmm.
they can go on the wreath with no problem.
Okay.
Can they go on a wreath that will be hung outside?
I would think so. And that's so funny that you're saying that because I have a Instagram person that I know on Instagram that makes reads. And so my next step was to connect with her and to actually see if we could make a read. So that's so funny that you're saying that because I want to I would think they could be on, I would think the ornament size doll could be on a read. It's not something that I've tried yet, but it's actually something that I have thought about. So,
Okay. All right.
I
So
hope to have some out.
if you are not a friend with me, the program I use does not show your name. So whoever you are that's asking about the read, In the group, I'm going to place Stephanie's contact information, and you'll
Mm-hmm.
be able to contact her as she works on the product, making it available for you to create your wreaths. Hello, hello.
That would
Someone
be
said,
wonderful.
hello, Stephanie. Oh,
Hello.
yes, they are
It'd be
adorable.
wonderful. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. I know
Now,
the
Stephanie, what's your Etsy shop name?
my Etsy shop name is Step Stitches. STEP STITCHES. Step Stitches is
Step
all one
Stitches.
word. It's my Etsy shop name. But also if you search for Cinnamon Annie dolls, that'll my shop will come up too.
You go, girl. There you
In
go.
in Google
Google.
as well. If you Google Cinnamon Annie
All right.
dolls, then because sometimes I know it's hard to remember step stitches like what, but if you Google Cinnamon Annie dolls, then the lots of dolls, lots of them will come up. So
Okay.
that's also a way to
All
find me.
right.
Mhm.
Cinnamon Annie dolls.
Right.
Stephanie, you have got to come back when
Oh,
I
I would
start
love to come back.
my holiday shows. You have to come back, and at that time we're going to schedule this in advance, and we'll be able to come on, and everybody post your questions. Post your questions, any questions that you have, and I'll make certain that Stephanie gets those, and she can be working on anything that you need, any questions that you have, she can cover on her next appearance on the talk show. So just post your questions, and everybody, you make the old bird feel so good joining me for my broadcast. I really thank you. You've been such a blessing to me, each one of you. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Yes, Cinnamon Annie Dolls.
Mhm.
Yes, that's the correct spelling and everything. And
Yes.
immediately following the broadcast, I'm going to post the link to her Instagram as well as to her Etsy shop and any other links that she has. She'll post tonight. So stay tuned, and you can visit again tomorrow in the group, and all of her information will be there late tonight and tomorrow. Again, everybody, I really appreciate your joining me. And Stephanie, you are amazing. I would
Thank
like to
you.
encourage you to keep on going. I'm going to keep checking on you and your product. And it is such an honor to meet you as your business is exploding. I'm so proud of you, and I can't wait to get my dogs.
Okay, thank you so much. I really appreciate this opportunity, and thank you to everybody in the audience, and everybody. Just have a wonderful evening. I will be glad to answer, any questions that you have, or anything that you want to ask me about. One thing I do want to note on the dolls, they also can come with the name embroidered, personalized. That's the word I'm trying to find.
Yes.
You can put the child or whoever, whatever name you want on
Oh,
the
my goodness.
doll's dress. So, but thank you so
Oh,
much. And don't hesitate to ask me any questions,
that's right.
about the upcoming, particularly about the upcoming holiday season.
That's right. Everybody, she's only one person. And Stephanie is creating her dolls all by hand. The creative process of actually constructing the dolls, she said she will be doing that for the life of the company. So if you have any special requests, any custom orders, you need to get them in now. Someone's saying, good job, Stephanie. So,
Thank you so much.
everybody, thank you again for joining me tonight. Thank you, Stephanie, for joining me, and you'll be back.
All right, thank you.
Again, everybody, this has Gotta Be Handmade. Now, please go to my YouTube channel and please subscribe. I need followers there, and follow on Instagram, Gotta Be Handmade. And look, I've started a brand new blog to make you smile. on my new website at gottabehandmade.com. So please follow the old bird and do what you can do to let others know about Gotta Be Handmade Live. Because for the best, it's just gotta be handmade. Have a blessed night, Stephanie.
Thank you. You too. Same
And
to
have a
you.
blessed night, everybody. Thank you again for joining me.
You're welcome.